In this video, we're gonna find out if YouTube music is still awful or if it's improved. This is part 2 in our 2024 evaluation. Let's go. We have James Charles, Call Me Back, and this is labeled as awful by my researcher. Let's have a listen. Wish I was special. Anyway, I'm a creep. Wait, there's another song that sounds like this too.
Call me back.
In its genre, I don't hate this. Okay, why is it awful?
He's just screaming and it's just auto-tuned. I don't know. I don't think it's the worst thing I've heard, but I wouldn't just listen to this on my own.
So for me, I'm just starting in the place like, okay, we're in this like auto-tuned ballad land. The lyrics could be a lot better. They're fine. He's got good control, I think. It's like not awful, but I swear there's like another song on TikTok that has almost exactly this melody and chords. It's generic. I gotta say that. There's a million songs that sound like this, and like the 4 minor. I'm a huge fan of the 4 minor, but when you just slap it in my face like this, I'm not gonna be excited about it. Like, you gotta be a little clever with it. Come on. This is like basic stuff. This is like, I wouldn't save it to a playlist. Next up, we have JoJo Siwa's Karma. JoJo Siwa, edgy era. Let's do it.
I should've known better. If I had a wish, I would've never effed around.
She would have never effed around, guys. This is edgy. This is the edgy version of JoJo Siwa. She says effed around. Couldn't show this to my mom. Okay. Wow. That was interesting. I mean, I've seen the video before. It's very funny to me. It's just very funny that that's supposed to be her, like, adult moment where, like, ooh, I'm sexy now or whatever. It seems like how someone on Disney Channel would imagine being edgy would be. Like, if there was an episode in Hannah Montana where she became edgy, but it still had to be in Disney Channel, this is what that would be like. I would never after around. That's it. That's lit. Previously unreleased music video of Karma featuring original singer Britt Smith and producer Timbaland leaked on TikTok and soon outcharted JoJo's version despite being 12 years older. I feel like that's just like straight up people being mean, or like people being like, yeah, I want to support this one instead. We have BB No Money, Lil Freak featuring Moist Critical, and my researcher has tagged this awesome. And I've seen BB No Money before. I think he's really cool and really talented. Let's have a watch. Oh, that's a cool sample. I like that. Yeah. This video is cool. This is just fun. I love this a lot. I love Charlie too. Does Charlie like singing this or something? Or rap? Charlie does sing though, like he's got a band and they're good. Next up we have James Marriott, who I kind of know a little bit, and this is labeled awesome. Well, that's good for me. if you had labeled him as bad, that would not be okay. Let's have a listen. He's doing his own thing for sure. He's got a unique voice, I think. I like this. It's kind of a throwback genre. I like that. Well done. Well done. I think the British boys are good with the music. They tend to lean a little bit more towards the band side and record more. And the American YouTubers tend to lean more on the autotune and the LA producers scene, which is fine. It sounds clean, but this is more exciting to me. Next up, we have Jeremy Hutchins. I Like You. Awful. This is exciting. Okay. He looks like the type of person I love to hate. I don't love to hate anyone, but come on. This is like the whole like Nash Greer vibe. I'm surprised he doesn't have the broccoli hair. I feel like they usually have the broccoli hair, the perm. But no, he likes it like this. Cool. Let's go listen.
Pull up in the pay Ferrari.
Oh no.
We can be like Ken and Barbie.
Oh no.
When you're with me, it's a party. Party all night. I like you. Do you like me? You can have it all. Baby,
Why is the
everything.
mix so bad?
I like you. Do you like me?
It's just like, what? What's going on? What is this music video? I love it. In the terrible way where like, it's just so unequivocally bad.
You can have the world, baby, anything.
I mean,
I can take it.
okay, this shot is cool in the music video. I don't understand what he's doing with his hair for most of this. What's going on with the hair here? Is this the style?
Baby, go your hardest, I'm trying to win.
Okay.
Every time you walk by, you know my head spins.
Well, that was dreadful. That whole like guitar and trap beats thing. It's kind of Post Maloney, I guess, or Black Bear. It's just way worse in kind of every way. It just sounds like he's early on in his career. I don't want to be Superman. It's just like, we've all done terrible things. Every musician has done terrible things. It's just you put it online and someone should have told you not to. Next up, we have the Gentlemen, Moist Critical's band that I mentioned earlier. Opinions Are Weapons, featuring Jared Dines. Oh, I didn't know Jared worked with them. Okay, let's have a listen. And it's awesome, according to researchers. Okay. Ah. Wait, what's Charlie doing? I'm so confused. Is this just what he does? Does he just dance in things?
I don't know what his singing voice sounds like, so I didn't know if that was him or Jared.
But Jared's lip syncing it, so I assume it's
Yeah.
Jared singing. It's very like DIY. I do kind of like that. It's a cool song. Jared sounds good. Jared's always sounded good. I first found Jared when I was doing my voices videos and he did a metal version of it or something. So yeah, he's got a good voice. And he's a great guitar player. He's just a good musician. That was good. It's not my genre. I'm really bad at saying like, oh, this is good or bad with that sort of thing. It didn't stand out to me in the way where I'm like, this, you know, overlaps with the stuff I listen to. But as far as I can tell, it sounded good. I don't know. That's what I can say. Next up, we have Quadeca. We had a lot of people asking me to listen to Quadeca on the last video here. So let's have a listen. It's called Way Too Many Friends, and it's awesome.
Start calling my bluff if you want to make a mess. Don't call you enough, not as much as I intend.
Video looks
I
good.
can say it enough, but I think you win and might delay a few events on the day. It just depends. I got way too many friends. I got way too many friends. I got way too many friends. I got way too many. Tell them that I miss them now. Playing some pretend.
It's a vibe.
I can't tell you what it's really about. 8 times out of 10. I got way too
I like his
many
tone.
friends. I got way too many friends. I got way
Oh,
too
that's catchy.
many friends. I got way too many. I got way too many friends. I got way too
Ooh,
many
some cool
friends.
jazzy chords in here. I actually really like that. Like psychedelic. That was sick. I want to hear the rest of that song now. That's going in the playlist. Sick. Quadeca. Wow. I believe he seems like he's more of an artist first, almost like social media second. The anti-version of the James Charles song, which feels so much like a YouTuber doing like a ballad and trying to prove that he can sing. Here we have Chemo Kazi, Bad Habits. And this is awful, according to researchers. He does have the broccoli hair, though. Thank goodness. Whew. Scared there for a second. We wouldn't get any broccoli hair in this video.
At the same time, I can't stay away. There's something in the lips when we kiss. Every time we touch, I be feeling
This genre has just went to hell.
It's love. At the same time, maybe it's the drugs. I be paranoid, I can't leave the crib, cause I know how the city really is.
Is that distortion in the original song? It's like the master is distorting all the time.
But you know you can't have it, girl. You know I'm way too famous. My lifestyle lavish, you got
This type of like just copy paste beat auto-tune rapping stuff, it's getting so tired. There was a time where I actually really enjoyed this genre, like especially when people wrote good melodies on top. This is what like every 20-year-old white guy wants to do now, and it sucks. I'm not even listening to the lyrics. I haven't gotten there. I couldn't make myself go there. Just the girls that are like on this side. It's just, what are we doing here? Are they trolling? Say what you want about the Paul brothers. I think they always knew to some extent that they were trolling with their music and they're trying to get views by people hating them. But this is, I don't know what this is. They're just trying to get like status from like making like flex music. Next up, I have Cody Co, Nightmare featuring Young Nut. Oh yeah, that's his friend who he was like on a dating show. So I did a big video on that a while back. Yeah. I'm a big Cody Co fan. Awesome. Let's have a listen.
I don't know what I took, but I took too many. Talking about take some more, but I just took plenty. And I don't know what I feel, but I feel unsteady. I can feel my heartbeat and my palms are sweaty.
Nah.
This feels so good.
It's like about a bad trip.
This feels so good.
You know what I like about Cody Co a lot of the time is like he does lean into the comedy aspect of it. I think his music has very strong qualities no matter what. Like it's always very catchy and like stands out so much compared to these like trap nightmares. It's way catchier. There's like more space. There's more things that actually stand out. And it also doesn't take itself seriously at the same time. It's like a double win. Nah.
Can't wash it up, but it just got worse. Can't run it back, can't press reverse. Damn, I feel like I'm cursed. I'll probably just do it again in a purse.
That was cool. I like that. That was clever concept for a song too. It's interesting. I don't think I've heard a lot of songs that kind of explore the nature of a bad trip in that type of
style or detail. It's interesting.
Here I have Gabby Hanna's Everlasting Love, and this is set as awful. Fun fact, I sometimes mention that me and some famous artists have had the same singing teacher, but another fun fact is that he also worked with Gabby for a little bit, which is interesting. I think she actually has a cool voice, but that doesn't mean that you always have good taste. We'll see. She's very interesting. Drama magnet.
And I know you don't get what you deserve, 'cause you know that I'm really not worthy of you. You've forgiven me time after
That's not a real lip sync. Well, I mean, it's a real lip sync, but it's not real singing. It's not what we're hearing. So this type of video feels so pointless when it's not a real lip sync. So what's it for? The mix isn't good. Doesn't really stand out melodically. I picked up a few words here and there. It's fine. It doesn't sound very good. Hey Gabby, I don't like this song. I wish you all the best. No, genuinely, take care of yourself. Okay, next up we have Ren Loco. I really like Ren. He's been pretty public about his mental health struggles, and yeah, he's a very fascinating guy. Great musician.
Toes and coat, I'm about to explode. I'm so open-minded that my eyes can't close. Doctor, give me some smiles. A 20-pack of Valium, numb for a while. Flow like the Nile, evil crocodile. I've got the local zoo saved on speed dial. Funky, I spent a bit of time with the monkey. I gave one a Valium, now he's a junkie. Humpty Dumpty, he fell down. All the king's horses were stomped somehow. Of course all the horses were stomped. Horses don't even have opposable thumbs.
I like a lot of his music. This was not the one for me. He just dropped a song today as we're filming this, I believe. And yeah, I've just seen a lot of his stuff that I really like. That's kind of the darker stuff. This was a little goofier. I didn't feel like it was his best lyricism overall. There was some stuff that fell a little flat to me. But yeah, overall, a really amazing artist. Go check him out. Check out his other stuff. Not that one in particular, I think. Okay, next up we have Brianna with Your Heart. And this is awful, apparently. Let's have a listen.
This life is crazy and sometimes it will hurt.
No.
But you know you've got a chance to change
Brianna.
for yourself.
No. No.
So now, are you gonna live the rest of your life with your heart?
Nothing makes sense. What's going on with this production? What's the bass? No, what's going on here? The melodies are weird. Everything's weird. The arrangement is chaos. I don't get it.
Oh yeah. Are you gonna stay the same until like it's fine?
That I hate that. Like, nah, and then the bass goes like on the same note. Brianna, you're very pretty. You make great music videos. I will never look that pretty in a music video. Get yourself a proper music producer right now. And you know, some people are right with. I don't know. It's just it almost felt AI generated because like it's so messy and weird, and I didn't get it. Not very good. I'm sorry. Here we got Charles Berthoud Slapocalypse featuring Giacomo Torra. Awesome. I've seen this one already. It's pretty sick. Very musician's music for sure. He can definitely play. Both of them can. So I've seen the guitarist on Instagram a lot. It's fun. This is like the stuff I would listen to when I was playing like fusion drums back in the day. Kind of like Marcus Miller. Used to listen to this band called Vital Tectones. That's kind of music like this. That was great. Well done, guys. I really like it. I really like it. It's kind of like a sweet spot for me. I have soft spot for that like musician funk music. Kind of like what then led me into listening to, you know, lame funk stuff like Maroon 5 or whatever back when they did funk music. And then it just went downwards from there. And now I listen only to Barbie Girl. Anyway, welcome back to another video. My name is Joe from Roomy Official. And I have a fat butt. That's out of frame right now, but just imagine how fat it is. These videos get claimed, so look at all these, look at all these freaking patrons. Thank you, patrons, for supporting the channel. We do love you for that. And there are links to everyone who is featured in this video in the description, so you can find their songs. Maybe you disagree with me and you want to go show your support, so check them out, link in the description. Don't be mean to anyone, though. Okay, no hate. Okay, cool. Here we have I Show Speeds 7, and this is marked as awful by my researcher. Let's have a look.
If I ain't ready for it, man, turn me the fuck up. Nobody Jesus, nobody do a leap, nobody Jesus.
Is this it? What did he record this on? What's going on? I kind of admired just how chaotic that was. Does the bass ever drop?
I think that was the bass drop, if I remember right.
That was the bass drop? What? It was kind of fun how weird that was. I kind of enjoyed it. I'm not gonna say terrible. It's kind of like he went into it with the energy he puts into everything, which is 1000%. Just everything's distorting. Okay, next up we have Sophie Pecora. Mood Swings. Is she on like America's Got Talent or something?
She was on America's Got Talent.
Okay.
But it's not based on worries alone. There are things actually happening.
Carmen
How
vibes.
I feel it changes from moment to moment, and I can't control it. I'm being pulled in every direction from every question. I ask myself why. Why do I feel this way? I'm not feeling great. Am I okay? When I feel better, is it gonna last or will it go away? I never know. It's either lows
I think she
or really
pulls it
high.
off.
I just avoid getting too close to it.
I was like on the fence, but
that I end to go. These mood swings get the best of me, best of me. I might be happy, but it never seems to stay with me. 'Cause now I'm crying on the floor. Never really sure what moves me. I'm always moody.
that was good. I didn't mind that. That was cool rap. Often when, you know, people who are as white as me in general, if they're rapping, like if it's a guy or a girl or anything, I'm always just like, are you pulling this off right now? I just feel like we don't have it intrinsically in us to do well. I believe Eminem had to work pretty hard to get to where he was. She pulled it off, I think. It was cool. Cool. I'm gonna leave it at that, and let's move on. Here we have James and the Shame. I think I'm supposed to like this. So it's Rhett from Rhett and Link, huh? Yeah, I know Rhett a little bit. He's really cool. I like him a lot. Let's have a listen. That's cozy. I would bump this. It's funny that he sings exactly like he speaks. You know how many people who sing country, like, they kind of put on an accent or something? He does that that like country he does that when he speaks too. He does have that accent. That's great. I mean, that was cool though. I did enjoy it. I think the mix could have been a little bit better potentially. Just there was something about the vocals that sat a little bit weird, but overall very, very nice. Here we have the Do and the Goons, Yo Ho Peg the Poop Dick, and this is labeled as a masterpiece by my hilarious researcher. I've heard this song. It's interesting. Let's have a listen. Yes.
I'll make you walk the plank.
We hide for gold, stories are told.
I'll give your arse a spank.
Nate, the last fight is glass. I blind your bust on her belly.
Never mind, I kinda like dudes. I think I'm a little fruity. Yar har har. Yardity har har har.
Yep. I mean, it's kind of what it is. I like them. I know the Do a little bit. He's a very nice guy. It's like bro humor, you know what I mean? So, the Do, Soup, Blarg, My Schnoopel, and McNasty made Yo Ho in an attempt to write a hit song in an hour. It now has over 2.5 million streams from Spotify. Very well done. I have watched this video. It took them a lot more than an hour. And we have Gabriella B, the B family. It Gets Old. And this is awesome. Oh, wow. That's funny. Are they still doing stuff as a family group?
A little bit, I think.
A little bit, okay.
And I feel like a mess when it's all in front of me.
Okay.
And it feels so out of reach.
That's
I
nice.
don't know what to say, so I look the other way when I know just what I want, but it's pouring out at once. Don't tell me it's too late.
So I have a little bit of a bias for that type of music. I thought that was really nice. I would bump that in the background when I'm driving my car or something. One thing that makes the kind of good music stand out from the great music in this genre, I think, are lyrics. And I wish those lyrics were a little bit stronger. It was just kind of, sometimes when people write that type of music, it sounded like she probably wrote the lyrics herself. It sounded a little bit like a, you know, a diary entry type thing, but she didn't really say anything in any interesting way, you know, like there's not any lines that really stood out to me as like something I hadn't heard before. And I think that's what you really want to go for if you want that sort of song to go the extra mile and become like, you know, top level in that genre. But sonically, I think it was there. It's a little wet, a little bit like pretty reverby, but I think that was a vibe. So yeah. Next up we have Baird, and the song is called Fuego, and it's awesome. We'll see about that. How is he even gonna play on this thing? Oh yeah, he's a great musician. It's kind of like this modern guitar music stuff. What are they called? Polyphia? Is that what they're called? I mean, yeah. Seems difficult to play. A little stressful to listen to, like just in the background. You kind of have to watch it. But yeah, very impressive playing. Well done, Burnt. Technical acoustic guitar. Next up, we have Gavin Magnus, Blurry Eyes. And this is apparently awful. Let's have a listen.
Can you hear the music in the sirens? Can you let go? Can you let go of me? You said I'm all you wanted. Then you said that this is wrong. You said that I was flawless. Then you walked right out the door. I don't wanna do this anymore. I've been here too many times, banging my head against the wall. I can't see with blurry eyes.
I don't think it's awful. It's just generic. It just sounds like an influencer making music. Like, it sounds like music is something you do on the side. I don't even know if that's true for him, but that's how it felt for me. That just, it's fine. Again, like, nothing that stands out with the lyrics. So just make up your mind. Like, it's a hard balance to walk, I think, where like, oh, you want your lyrics to be relatable to everyone. But I think one of the core things about music, especially if you do something that sounds like a lot of other music, like this kind of does, it sounds, you know, like that whole pop rock thing. You kind of need something in the core of the song lyrically or something that's just a little bit different. Could be anything. Just throw in a single word that is not usually used in the context. Like throw in like rotten banana. That would be great. That just make up your rotten banana. That would have been a 10 out of 10. Oh my god, I'm giving great feedback on songwriting here today. Next up, we have Piper Raquel, perfect 10. And this is apparently also awful. Also, whenever we do anything like this, I'm always just surprised at how many people have like 12 million subscribers. That like, this is the first time I see someone's face.
But you messed up now by making me your enemy. 'Cause you're
She really sounded like she's angry that we messed up because we made us her enemy. There was no anger in that at all. That's very interesting.
always judging me. Now I've cried one too many times, repeating your lies. Forgive you, no, not this time.
I'm blaming whoever the producer is of this song. If you're gonna do a rock like anthem, you have to get more energy out of the singer. This is nothing. And at the same time, the guitar's like ba ba ba. Like, what do you want me to listen to here? Like, it's insane.
No, I'm not a box on your checklist. Who are you to say was a perfect hit?
The music video is kind of cool. Oh, I like that. Ooh. Honestly, I blame the music producer. They coaxed a really powerful performance out of Selena Gomez back in the day. So they should be able to coax it out of this girl as well. That's what I think anyway. Have you heard Selena Gomez's rock records? She sounds like freaking Demi Lovato on those records. They somehow, probably word by word, puzzled it together into a powerful performance. Okay guys, you care for the last installment in this series, YouTube Music Volume 1 2024. Check it out and I'll see you in the next one. Now editor, turn me into a popular YouTuber.